It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Packers and the Bengals on Thursday night.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Acorn Stadium in Cincinnati. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you said, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right? It's September. You're just starting to figure out how good you are. You don't even know how good your own team is, let alone the rest of the league. But once the calendar page turns to October,
here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go here on a Thursday night. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
there wasn't really anything fancy about the performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating. Nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X.
Here comes the Packers punting team. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
I give this guy a lot of credit, Mike. He was very upfront and honest, not only with us, but with his teammates, that last week, it was just not up to the standard that they expect around that building. And even though they were able to win and overcome some of those bad interceptions, if they want to continue to give themselves a chance week in and week out to win in the NFL, they're going to need more production out of that quarterback position.
2nd down, Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. To throw is Love. That one knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. Two different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Bengals offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, Burrow. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A first down throw for Burrow. That's complete there to James. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injury. Looks him over. We'll step aside. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
11.
Now Burrow on the bootleg. Now he takes off. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Field goals and takeaways. That's the two goals anytime a defense finds themselves in a goal-to-go situation. Now after that first down sack, I think the odds are a little bit more in their favor. Can they hold up here on second and third down? And if they can make the offense settle for 3.
And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That his first touchdown this year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the...
Zach Taylor not liking that last call all that much, and out comes the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. All right, here with Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Love to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Love. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him, and it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. 3rd down, 3 to go. They send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Brown. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes. That run, that's enough to move the chains. To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Burrow to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Burrow now. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in, because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. Now, Burrow. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing is Burrow. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarter.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. This one is caught by Reed. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Here's Luck. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And this one's going to be a loss of yardage. He's marked out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers, hold their own, and be trusted to hold up. You are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Here's Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So
he fumbled the football. But he'll gather it back in. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Here's Tress Way now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his 1st effort. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon as we'll be watching the game at SoFi Stadium. Well, it will be the Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half of play.
As we get back underway here on EA Sports. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Burrow. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
Back to throw, Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of
it. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A second down throw for Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Love. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run with Jacobs. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Brown. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bengals out and ready to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Second and a yard. Now Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Left side here and complete this one. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. One more time, it's Jacobs. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's 3rd and goal. Here's Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. And it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. A carry here for Brown. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On second down, Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Love. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers. Throwing is Love. Off he goes. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. In there to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Love to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
11 MT tight. 11.
Here's Brown. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A short pickup to the 38. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.